How's it going, Martys? It's your main Marty E-Man here, and today we're a little bit quiet because we have someone in the house. And if you haven't seen one of my previous videos, I don't know if I even have it up yet, but I will be putting up what I got for Christmas, as you can see. New hat. But we'll talk about that in the other video. But for now, we have popular fan theories that have finally been confirmed. So let's go.
When it comes to popular movies, everyone's got theories. There's just something so gratifying about diving deep into the finest details of a film and coming up with a plausible connection others haven't yet seen. Even more exhilarating are those times when those theories are eventually confirmed by the people involved in a project. In the case of these cinematic conjectures, fans were able to figure out certain connections long before they were ultimately confirmed by those in the know. And as always, beware the spoilers. The Logan prophecy.
Oh my god.
2013's The Wolverine might have seemed like just another installment of Logan's long history on the big screen. But as one fan on Twitter noticed, the film's clairvoyant character, Yukio, predicted Logan's ultimate fate.
I saw you die. I see you on your back.
Oh yeah, this one
There's
hurt.
blood everywhere. You're holding your own heart in your hand.
At the end of Logan, of course, that's almost exactly what happened. A few years later, the character died in the movie Logan, while lying on his back and covered in blood, as was foretold. And while he wasn't holding his literal heart in his hand, he was clasping the hand of his cloned daughter, Laura, aka X-23. The connection was not a coincidence. Director James Mangold later praised the person who first drew the connection between the scenes, and thus confirmed it was his intention.
This one hurt.
But in
I
terms
would agree with your observation.
Cars take over. While most people wouldn't think too deeply about a Pixar movie starring talking automobiles, some adults, and maybe even some kids, left screenings of Cars with a disturbing thought. Where are the humans? After all, it's not like humans never inhabited the world of Cars. Proof of human existence is littered throughout the entire movie, from door handles to road signs and more. So, what exactly happened to us? One fan theory proposed that the Cars themselves eliminated humans. And as it turns out, that's actually what happened. According to Jay Ward, the creative director of the Cars universe, the anthropomorphic autos simply didn't need the dead weight. He said, imagine in the near future when the cars keep getting smarter and smarter.
Skynet.
And after one day they just go, why do we need human beings anymore? They're just slowing us down. It's just extra weight. Let's get rid of them. But the car takes on the personality of the last person who drove it. There you go. Who knew a global robot domination story could be so kid-friendly? The Frozen Tarzan connection.
No.
When Frozen co-directors Jennifer Lee and Chris Buck took to Reddit for an Ask Us Anything, they blew everyone's minds when they revealed that, despite the film's opening montage, Anna and Elsa's parents didn't actually die at sea. Instead, Buck stated the protagonist's parents got washed up on a shore in a jungle island. The queen gave birth to a baby boy. They built a treehouse. They get eaten by a leopard. That sounded a lot like what some fans had theorized about the backstory of the orphan Tarzan, and how he might actually be the long-lost brother of Anna and Elsa. Buck later confirmed to MTV that fans were right on the money with their origin theory, at least when it comes to how the story plays out in his head.
Called
He
it.
explained, of course Anna and Elsa's parents didn't die. Yes, there was a shipwreck, but they were at sea a little bit longer than we think they were because the mother was pregnant, and she gave birth on the boat to a little boy. They get shipwrecked, and somehow they really washed way far away from the Scandinavian waters, and they end up in
Africa.
They end up building a tree house, and a leopard kills them, so the baby boy is raised by gorillas. So in my little head,
Scandinavian
Anna and Elsa's
waters.
brother is
Okay?
Tarzan. It's
Then you
that
have
Tarzan
Africa.
didn't inherit
That is
his
a
sister's
long
gift for whipping up
distance.
ice sculptures to help his jungle pals beat the heat. But at least the director didn't come out and tell fans to let it go and stick to the elephant's wild theory.
You know, I've been thinking lately that maybe Tarzan could be some subspecies of elephant.
What are you, crazy? An elephant?
Tantor,
The Genie Peddler. Another Disney animation theory that's gotten the official thumbs up is that the genie from Aladdin appeared in the film long before the street rat ever rubbed that magic lamp. Fans noticed the peculiar behaviors of the peddler who introduced the movie and figured out that he and the genie were the same guy, now free from the confines of the lamp.
Do not be fooled by his commonplace appearance. Like so many things, it is not what is outside,
That kind of sounds like
but
Robin.
what is inside that counts.
Director Ron Clements later admitted the theory was true and said that was the whole intention originally.
That makes so much sense,
though.
though.
At the end of the movie,
He's the
where he would
blue.
reveal himself
It sounds
to be
like
the
Robin.
genie, and of
Not to
course,
mention
Robin
fourth wall
Williams, the
breaking.
voice of the peddler. Just through story changes and some editing, we lost the reveal at the end. So that's an urban legend that actually is true.
Look at me from the side. Do I look different to you?
Yeah, see his little
Spider-Man's
red
true
thing.
MCU debut.
Yep.
There's been a long-running
Yep.
theory amongst fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe that Peter Parker showed up even earlier than Captain America Civil War. As the story goes, the little kid who dressed like Iron Man and mean-mugged a robot at the Stark Expo in Iron Man 2 is actually a young Peter Parker. Iron Man 2 was released in 2010, after all, and everyone's favorite neighborhood web-slinger was still in his mid-teens in 2017's Spider-Man Homecoming. Furthermore, the aforementioned Stark Expo takes place in Parker's hometown of Queens. Tom Holland himself has
In
now
Flushing.
confirmed this idea as MCU official.
Yeah.
The actor who plays Spidey told Huffington Post, "It is Peter Parker. I can confirm that as of today. I literally had a conversation with Kevin Feige only 20 minutes ago. Maybe I've just done a big old spoiler, but it's out there now.
Yeah, smooth.
It's cool.
He
I like
keeps
the idea
doing
that Peter Parker has
spoilers.
been in the universe since the beginning."
What's up, guys? Wait a minute. You
You're
guys
not
aren't
the real Avengers.
I can tell Hulk gives it away.
Stan Lee is a watcher.
Yes.
Anyone who regularly watches Marvel
There he
movies
is.
undoubtedly accustomed to the regular Stan Lee cameos. The comic book legend has made an appearance in almost every Marvel movie ever made.
Except Ghost Rider.
Smiles over here.
Lee's cameos have always been written off as merely nods to Marvel's main man, but some fans suspected he might be one of the Watchers, a race of aliens who observe and compile information on everything the universe has to offer, while
They're
refraining
basically
from
the cooler
interference.
version of
Lee
Brainiac.
himself denied the theory at first.
No, I'm afraid I don't have any superpower, and I'm not extraterrestrial. I'll admit I'm a wonderful human being.
But Guardians
Isn't
of
he?
the Galaxy Volume 2 director James Gunn decided to have a little fun and make the theory legit. In the 2017 film, Gunn added a post-credit scene in which Lee regales the Watchers with stories of his adventures.
How will I get out of here? Hey, gee, I've got so many more stories to tell. Guys. Oh, gee.
The director then told Radio Times, "There's a lot of cool stuff that the fans come up with. A lot of stuff I don't agree with. But I find the idea that Stan Lee is a Watcher, or that he works for the Watchers, is just a fun
It
little
works,
nod to the
though.
fans."
It does.
Thanks to those fan suggestions, Stan Lee's stellar role in the MCU is now official.
You know, I guess
Right,
one
so-
person
that's
can
back.
make a difference. Enough said.
Thanks for
I
watching.
do kind of miss
Click
Toby.
the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.
God, just... Okay, so I'm glad that... Okay, so I already knew about Peter Parker in Iron Man 2. I already knew that was confirmed. The Tarzan one, I did not know that was confirmed. That was always just a theory to me that just kind of made sense. But the fact that they went from Scandinavian waters, that is north-north. Little to the west, I think. And they went all the way to Africa. That's an amazing storm. Like, where were they headed? Where did they have possible? I think they said that in the movie they were just headed to a different kingdom, but I'm not completely sure. But I like that. Got my thinking cap. But anyways, thank you all for watching. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up. Put in the comment section below any other videos you want me to react to. And we can discuss some theories in the comment section, because that's always fun. But until next time, later, Martys. Whoa.